Well, welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Tam. And as you can tell, I've upped my coffee game. I'm going full organic Finn coffee right now. Not the person Finn from Adventure Time, but Finn coffee's a slow filter coffee. It's how Vietnamese coffee is traditionally served. So I'm just gonna, I wanted to do Vietnamese coffee justice. So that's why I invested in the whole filter set. This is basically my pre-workout. Probably the best pre-workout ever. It has caffeine and I put soy milk in there. It has a lot of protein too. It's cheap, it's affordable, and it's arguably better for your health. Well, here's the thing. I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about in this episode of Coffee with Tam. I guess just an update in my life in general. 3 weeks in, now a month in now. Is it a month? No, almost a month in now. Definitely better. I feel like I'm slowly finding myself in this new environment. I'm slowly kind of venturing outside of my turtle shell. The way this mic is really heavy, by the way. So it's oh. There we go. I think this is better. Oh yeah, I got a new mic. Hopefully the sound is better than my old lav mic. I haven't listened to the audio just yet, but I think it's better. The only thing is that it's not connected to my camera, so you guys have to be distracted by the live view of my voice, but hopefully it's not too distracting. If it provides better audio, then I don't mind the extra step. As you probably can see in the intro, it's raining season in Hanoi, and I'm probably not gonna go out as much. So most of the content here from during this week and maybe the following week will be more indoors. I can't really go out adventuring because either it's raining and there are risks. It's certainly dangerous to go out during flooding season. And another thing that's kind of holding me back is just the heat. And yeah, it's rough. I wanted to make more content, but I really can't because of the heat and the weather. But hopefully once it's dialed down a little bit, there will be more content to come. That's Coffee with Tam. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Hot summer morning into middle of the day. It was a hot summer morning into middle of the day. Don't feel like working, don't care what the boss man says. Rain, it stopped falling, birds refused to fly. Rain, it stopped falling, birds refused to fly. There ain't no words, I just a look in her eyes. She would stay if I changed my ways, but old habits, they died, oh yes. Another drink, I start to think, old habits, they died. Hot summer morning into middle of the day. It was a hot summer morning into middle of the day. The sun be so hot, I watch my love melt away. All right.
Mail's here. All my stuff from the US is here. I had to pay quite a hefty sum for everything to be shipped back, but actually, like, thinking back about it, it's not even like it's not that expensive compared to market price. But I got 3 boxes. Each boxes weigh, no joke, 80 pounds, and somehow I was able to lug all of these up one flight of stairs into the apartment. Now the harder part though is to unbox it and figure out where I'm gonna fit this 3 boxes worth somewhere. It's mostly clothing. Because back when I was cringe, I used to create fashion content. So I think this will take me about 5 years. Don't try this at home, kids. First box open. Everything seems to be in great shape, so everything seems to be good. Chill fragrance by Le Labo. Oh, sorry. This smells so good. Oh. I might do a wardrobe tour. Because I do have a lot of clothes. But here's a sneak peek. I thrifted this Burberry trench coat for like $300, which is amazing, by the way, for a cashmere wool blend. Okay. Note to self, Tam. Do it slow. One thing I do want to talk about though is, while it's good to have like your own schedule and just being like, you know, being your own boss and managing your own schedule, sometimes it can be a little bit disappointing sometimes. When you're like alone and like having like free time and you're just gonna be like, oh my god, I'm just gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna be so productive today. And at the end of the day, you look through your to-do list and you realize you haven't been productive. Like you haven't really been as productive as you would have hoped. Um, so that can be a little bit discouraging and disappointing sometimes. That's certainly what I've been struggling with. Just setting like, I wouldn't say unrealistic expectation, just like higher expectation than I could handle. And at the end of the day, I do struggle with um, seeing myself as like, oh damn, I wasn't being a productive today, and that kind of discount me as a person, like disappointed in myself in a sort. But I realized that productivity is kind of relative to your everyday life. Just like, what I mean by that is like, every time you wake up is like a random mood generator, right? You wake up either feeling very happy or very sad, and according, basically there's stuff out of your control that you can't control that will affect your productivity. And I just kind of realized that, the less I stress about, oh, I gotta get this done, A, B, and C, and focus more on, like, oh, I got this done today. That's the best I could do, and that's okay. I feel like that's a healthier mindset, um, overall, because, you know, at the end of the day, you're not checking off your to do list. At the end of the day, you know, you're just looking at, like, oh, what have I done today? What I have achieved today, rather than what I haven't done today, like what I have not done today. And I think switching that mindset is healthier in a way. Like, I don't go to sleep like sad or disappointed in myself. Um, so yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to talk about, and I hope that just kind of like, I really hope that it resonates with you guys somehow. Just, not being productive. Stay productive. Um, yeah, stay productive. No, that's actually not a good catchphrase. I'm still thinking about a catchphrase for this channel. Maybe like, your best is okay. No, no, that's condescending. You're trying your best, and that's the best you can do. There we go. I think that's a message that I really want to preach, because it helped me a lot. You're doing your best. You're doing your best, and that's the best thing you can do. Cheers to that. Motherfucker, this better still be recording.